Hallo und herzlich willkommen hier beim Hutmacher. Wisst ihr, soweit ich euch hier willkommen heiße? Herzlich willkommen zu Shadowrun Hongkong. Steht ja da, so in der Extended Edition. Yep, für mich ist es auch blind. Für wahrscheinlich die 99% von uns. Für 99% der Menschheit. New Game. Shadow of Hongkong. Hm. Äh, diese Kampagne hier. Hm. Ist sogar aktualisiert. Hm. Normal. So. Choose your gender. Okay. Troll are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume Troll have lowered intelligence, but in reality, there's no proof of this. Troll has pointy ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and many have horn like growth tattoo. Body 17 Orc. Fast breeding race and are second only to women in world population. Their size leads to imitating silhouette, okay, and body can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pounded ears and intimidation 10 T4 task. 14 body, quickness 9, strength 12, charisma 8, okay. Dwarf. Dwarfs are the shortest of the meter, also der ist Torsos. So provided and their size would indicate this, their strength is equal to and sometimes greater than the larger races. 11, 9. The most attractive and so still accept an other meter. So shine and would have more stand up at the user to longer and more luxurious than ever. Okay. Intelligenz 9, Charisma 12. So, 2012, okay, no defend himself, the definition of an average or even normal. Still most popular choice in the world and this control many of the most powerful. Presence of charisma. Ein von den dreien. Das wäre so brüsig. Street Samurai fairy links operators who follows the code, street honor, they are learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and the practice of modern combat. Tom style the skills, okay. Mage, specialize, okay. Casting of spell doesn't mean they can't use physical weapon as well. Their spells cover a wide range of magical effects from offensive damage attacks to that guy used a cyber deck to jack into the matrix. The worldwide information blah 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 by projecting the minds into the electronic deck. Okay. Shamans. The railing allows to summon spirits and command them to her bidding. Shamans have the ability to conjure the spell. We are used to connect robot-like vehicles that don't drift them out, okay? Magical active characters with focused magic. Ach, sieht nett aus. Hm. Camera represents the experience gained by winning the shadows and achieving goals. Okay, kann improve attributes and skill and rating that can. Okay. Quickness, strength, intelligence, will, charisma. Available 55. The characters from how to the erratic can give from the display shows and it is not customer and each can only be gang. So. Oh Gott, ist das schlimm. Okay, das gefällt mir. Irgendwie passt das so im Tor. Confirm.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Alles klar. Shadowrun, Hong Kong. Hard landing. Raymond Black, the old man, gave you a home once, took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of Barons, sheltered and educated, slept synth in you both, until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It'd been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue you got this cryptic message, plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away, and write to your account enough million to pay for the flight and then some. This sent as well. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into this suborbital transport. With a wrecked shredder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the Chiclap Cook tarmac, and a hour and an inevitable number of motionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbour. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Alles klar, Herr Kommissar. We step from the churning of the water taxi to the pound-race rocking of the decks. Your stomach is lurching at the transition. As soon as you clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note better, saved and sorry, D. Above, smoke-deck clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the light of the city in nauseating rays. The wind changes direction, more than once, creating a heady stew of awareness. Diesel, sea salt, street turf and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, within your face muscle, and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years, still as charming as ever. Green is not really your color hood. Doesn't go with the nice armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts along in your stomach, a liquid bubbling sensation. Don't know what you're talking about. Must be the other light messing with you. Must be. Guess you still got some of your old fortitude at last. Considering how much into all we used to put down, it'd be surprised if you can't handle a little shop. Anyway, we gotta find Raymond. Where's the old man? He never showed up. We still got the same barrier to our set since we was we 12. We developed early. No clue where he might be. No, oops, I said. But I just checked in the local PD and morgue if he said his body had turned up yet. Yeah, that's a good sign, I guess. You seem kinda tense. You eating enough fiber? My collar's fine, thanks. He's an old man and he's out there alone somewhere. "65 isn't that old, Duncan." "Of course not, but..." Dog bows his head. His voice sounds far away. He has not the same mood. Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study, inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. Looks up at you and shrugs. And I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell wasn't too sure where you too sure you were even alive still until Raymond managed to track down your number. The woman standing beside him breaks in. "We should get going, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in the case your dad shows up." "Copy that, Sarge." They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu gone private police. "Your girlfriend or something?" "Oh hell no!" The corner of her mouth sticking over in amusement. "I'm his partner." The woman taps her shift with just a finger without. Oh god, Carter. "I figured out some backup. They didn't know what Ray gotten himself into, and I wasn't sure you were gonna show up." It's a toss of remark, but there's another kind of. "Well, surprise! I'm here." Yeah, well, I wasn't sure, you know? Shakes his head. "Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Hood. Serious, but I gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you. I know what, you know what I mean?" Myriads of sleepless nights and lock-up flash by, wondering if you ever seen Duncan or Raymond again, wondering if you even wanted to. And then, stepping out of the daylight, suddenly free, the thought of some obscure corporate districts, a fear and that new and worth of apology from your former jealous, and the decision to start a new life, to leave the past behind, out of it. "Yeah, well, talk about it later, okay?" Whispers at you, his goggles reflecting the harbor lights. "Yeah, okay." He scans the waterfront, frowning. "Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza, on the other side of this pier." "The sooner we find him, the sooner you all can have a big happy family reunion over dinner." "And the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here." "Damn right." Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and Megacop call together, riding in a basket of institutional corruption. No one can tell where the snake body ends and the tail begins. That was Raymond used to say. Duncan's turn and the hearts down Pier. Carter follows. Und jetzt sind wir erstmal wirklich angekommen. Keep the team alive. So, Mission Items. Machete Outfit. Security Clothing. Fidget Wagoner. Dog Warrant Farmer Kit. Action Pool. Okay. Hit Points. Essence. Magic. Armor. Strange. Custom Touch 2. Okay. Ah, jetzt folgen sie mir. Muss mich erstmal reinfuchsen hier. Ah, okay. Mit der Maustaste dann so. Hm. Oh, was ist das? Fresh construction is expanding the harbor out into the water. Halt. Copyright and stress, okay. Okay. Troll. Das zu. Da ist nix. Ah, da, ein Locket Gate. Also, wir versuchen mich nochmal mit der Steuerung erstmal einzufinden, richtig. Und so weiter und so fort. Und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder und gucken dann halt hinter das Tor. Ciao mit Fond und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.